Hi guys, hope everyone's well. Welcome to my first video of 2026. Hope everyone had a nice Christmas and a New Year. This week is a fairly busy week. A lot of hedge cutting, a couple of fence repairs, but we are due a lot of rain this week, so I'm going to see what I can actually get filmed. Steaming up in the truck here. So yeah, I've got to start picking the camera up more this year. I'm not going to lie, towards the end of last year, I fell out of love with filming, finding the time to pick the camera up, keep moving about, filming. I just wanted to crack on with the work. We got quite busy towards the end of last year, but I've got to be on it more this year, especially now that it is advertised that we're on YouTube on the van. This is the first year that we're going into it with a van, and yeah, I picked it up end of October, and it's already made such a difference. A few little modifications that we need to do because it's steaming up, condensation. Over Christmas it went really mouldy in the back, but anyway, yeah, I hope you enjoy the videos. It really helps if you can like, subscribe, follow, and it really helps the channel if you can comment as well. So yeah, let's head into Monday. Let's see what we can get done. Smash it out and we'll go from there. I'll see you in a bit. So this morning we are in Ashtead. Customer had a rather large tree fall down, come through the fence, so we're repairing this little 3 metre section here, and then if I spin you round into this section here, two panels or two sort of bays have failed, so we need to rip out these posts. As you can see, the concrete's completely gone on them, and then come in here and replace these two bays. They've completely had it. We've got this little bay here finished, just got to fill this little bit in here, and Kai is around the back here just nailing up these two panels here, and then we're done washing off. But yeah, it's been a bit of a on and off weather for today, so I haven't really picked up the camera to do anything, so all good. So yeah, that's it. Haven't really picked up the camera today because it's just been on and off raining, and I've just wanted to crack on. So yeah, that's us done here. Might have to come back and just fill out a few little of the that little gap. I'm not sure if we can have enough boards left, but we shall see. And then we're hedge cutting tomorrow, hopefully. So I'll see you then. Good morning. Welcome to Tuesday. It is wet, raining and minging. But hey, nevertheless, we crack on. We're hedge cutting today in Horsley for a new customer. We've got this conifer behind me here, and then all this mess here we've got to try and tidy up. Got a small little bit of conifer there, and then coming out to the front we've got this ivy to cut back off of the fence, and then this conifer here, and then this mixed beech, conifer, ivy, yew, all sorts of stuff here. It's got to be chopped, as well as sort of taking this back from the window. So yeah, Kai's cracking on. I'm not going to get the camera out too much because it is lashing down. So yeah, I'll see you in a bit. So here we go. We have cut the ivy back and this side of the conifer. All this has been done and cut. All the little saplings that are growing, like the ash saplings, have been cut. Actually got up on the roof, and then got up on the roof to do this side. Whoever owns this hedge never does on the roof, so we've done that. And then as we go into the back, that one's been cut, and as I mentioned this morning, sort of just given that a bit of a tidy up as well. An additional job that the customer wanted. She had these two planters, and they were full of all sorts of rubbish, so we've emptied them. But how'd you feel, Kai?
Wet.
It's a bit wet, isn't it? We're going to pack up on this job now. I was going to go and do another hedge, but it is absolutely chucking it down. So I think we're going to empty the van of all the fencing stuff yesterday, you know, and just have a bit of a tidy up in the workshop. We've got a quiet rest of the week, so we could always fit that hedge in then. So yeah, I'll see you later. Welcome to Tuesday morning. It's a cold one. Anyway, we're cutting this beech hedge for a customer. This is a maintenance customer, and she had someone do the hedges but they haven't done a very good job on the tops. So we've come in to sort it out. Kai's going down through the bottoms, just pulling out, I think it was bindweed that's kind of died off. Anyway, some sort of vine type that you can see it all through there. So he's going to go through then, have a tidy up. But it is really slippy today. I've already nearly fallen over, and so's Kai. But yeah, and then after this, we're going around the corner to another maintenance customer to cut a conifer hedge. And then another hedge that we're doing today that I haven't done in 3 years. So yeah, let's get some stuff out, let's get going. All right, here we go. Here's the second hedge that we're doing. Yeah, as you know, this is a maintenance job that we do, but the new owner would like us to start doing the hedges. So yeah, we got this side to do. The tops are just full of brambles, but there's not a lot you can do about that. And then obviously just down this alleyway here, and then if I extend you up a little bit, you can kind of see into the garden, which goes round to the neighbour's hedge. So Kai's going to get up on the ladders, do the tops, and I'm going to get down and do the sides. So I'm using the HLA 86, which is the telescopic hedge cutter, which is ideal for wide tops, not ideal for, personally, I think, facing up a hedge, but the other combi unit is broken, so at least use this one. So yeah, we'll make do. So there we go, that is another hedge done. Tops and the sides all done. It is really sunny today. Carl was struggling to see up on the top of the hedges, but yeah, there we go. All done for another year, hopefully. We'll come back. You can see in there, customers started ripping out a load of bamboo they didn't want. They did quote, they did ask us for a quote, I should say. Needless to say, they didn't want to do it. A little bit done there, and we're off to the next one. So here we go. This is the next hedge we're doing. I cut this exactly 3 years ago. I think it was today or yesterday. So, but take you round. It's going to be a bit awkward. Got to keep the pathway clear because this is used quite a lot. There's quite a lot to take off the top as well, especially on that side. Not so much here, but where that tree's poking out. So yeah, we'll get set up and crack on. So there we have it, all done. I'm going to speak to the customer about reducing this side of it because in my personal opinion it doesn't look that great from the front, but they might want it for the privacy. So there we go, all done and all cut. Met a lot of people this morning that were quite interested in what we were doing because a lot of people are finding it difficult once this overgrows a bit walking past. So yeah, all done, another job done. Hello Jackie, it's lunchtime. So I have got something new for this year. It's an absolute game changer. You might have seen it on me use it on Instagram. It's basically an all-in-one kettle. We'll take all that out of there, make a lot of noise, and then I'm going to try and do this one-handed. So, myself a frying pan, and I have got here last night's leftover curry. We'll get that going, you know, it's sizzling away. Been an absolute game changer for being able to cook on the go, especially just rather than having boring sandwiches. Yes, so hope everyone is doing well. I wanted to share something with you. So over Christmas, something happened to the van. We've got all our socials, we've got the website on there. It is looking pretty good. And then if you come around the back, oh, it just continues even more. We've got a little QR code for the website, the socials down the back there. So yeah, I am so happy with it. Yeah, there it is. It is so good. So let me know what you think of the new van and the new wrap in the comments below. So that's the end of Thursday. Also managed to get the van washed this afternoon, which is quite good. It was filthy. I hate a dirty van. Tomorrow I'm having off. The van is having one of them swirly whirly vent things fitted because the wet in the back and the condensation is just horrendous. Also thinking about putting in a like diesel heater under one of these seats. It's weird for like a new van, 2023 I think it is. It hasn't got heated mirrors, it hasn't got a heated windscreen, and I thought that would have kind of been standard on something like this. Bear in mind this is also the top spec model. So maybe something's happened in the past before I bought it, and I don't know anyway. Yeah, and then back to Friday, we will be doing a tidy up that we do every year. And then also a little monthly job that we do, literally just weeding some borders. It takes 20 minutes max, but there we go. So have a good night and I will see you Friday morning. Good morning everyone, welcome to Friday. Now we are on a tidy up today. We do this job once a year. Little things like cutting back the shrubs
clearing out the borders. Coming through here, it's always a bit of a jungle. It's a shame box hedges died, and we had that looking really quite well last year, but they didn't want to go for a treatment plan. So roses growing up through here. There is all of this to do down here. Loads of shrubs here. So yeah, 2 of us on it today. Going to get it all cleared up. As you can probably tell in my voice, I've got a stinking cold, but there we go. Here's what it is. We just wrap up warm and crack on. Yeah, and we've got this big border in here to do as well. It's only really just shaping up the choices and the shrubs. Bit of the old horrible pyrocanthus to trim down. So yeah, it's not too bad of a job really. So yeah, we'll crack on. Try and do some filming today as well. It's quite a nice day today. It's a bit nippy in the air, but so yeah, let's get going. So probably going to start off by pruning these roses back a bit. Obviously we're not here to do them all the time, so they get out of control every year. So it's nice to get them into a bit of a shape again. So going to start now coming through here. I've already removed a couple of shrubs out of here a couple of years ago that were dead, but this one now seems to have gone. You've got this branch that's sort of just coming over and starting to sort of take over here. Just take the height out, the full scythe that you've seen me doing. Yeah, and then we've got these shrubs here to cut up. I'm using one of the little silky saw pocket boys. I think that's about 170 mil. It's such a good little saw. So, doing quite well this morning, although I've made one mistake. I wish I bought the chipper, because this whole bag I've been cutting up and I could have put all of it through the little Forest Master. But yeah, I've still got loads to do in here. The ground cover's staying. And then, as I say, those little shrubs to trim. Forsythia's down. So let's go around the corner and let's see how Kai's getting on. So yeah, Kai's been coming through here, trimming up the shrubs. Devastation everywhere. Looks like Kai's now getting on with a pyrocanthus. How you getting on in here?
It's a mess.
So Kai's cut down this massive buddleia that was taking up a lot of space, and I'd imagine that one's coming out as well. Is that one coming out, Kai?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, it's been through here. The neighbours asked us to pop round, so Kai's just gone round and sort of trimmed up the edge of this brick wall for them. But yeah, everything's looking good. So I decided to jump in the van and we need to go and get more bags. So whilst I'm getting the bags, I might as well get the chipper as well, because all that buddleia could just be chipped straight back up into the border, to be fair. So yeah, we'll go and pick that up, get a drink on the way back and crack on again. So I went back to get it. This is the Forest Master FM6DD. I've been chatting to a lot of people lately about this, and just what a capable machine it is. If you're sensible with it, people say doesn't do this, doesn't do that, but I think you're expecting a Timberwolf and a Frost performance from it. But it's a little 3-inch chipper. The greatest thing for me is you can pick it up. So let's fire her up and well, let's go chip it. So that is this job done. As you've seen, I've come all the way through these borders and started clearing away all the mess and all the debris. There's quite a few hellebores in here. It smells of wild garlic everywhere. Yeah, all the shrubs have been cleared. This is all sort of into one earlier, so that is all of that. Roses have been pruned, and then yeah, Kai's been coming down this side, done the shrubs, done the weed in, and that is us done at this job.
So there we go, guys, another week in the bag done. We've just emptied all the waste into the skip. I'm now going home to have a shower and get into bed because I feel rotten. But there we go, here's what it is. I hope you've enjoyed the video. It's just a little short one back this time, but the next video we will be fencing and a few other little jobs throughout the week. So stay tuned, I'll see you next time, and don't forget, guys, it really helps the channel if you can like, subscribe, follow, especially comment on this video. It pushes it out there a bit more. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, guys.